in the new age about ascended masters. Oh, there we go. There we go. Hey, yeah, like ascended masters and stuff. Oops, what happened here? Okay, yeah, this is the real ascension. You're ascending. You're becoming human, connected with the divine. And this is unprecedented for Vaishnavism, and that's why these the Radhakund Babajis can't figure out what we're doing. Narayan Raj and ISKCON or anybody, but they will, because this is powerful, man. This is you see this new world order being thing. Huh, this God's new world order is starting right here in this sangha,
Yeah, I know it. I know it. I mean, I just it's
River knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, yeah. So anyway, yeah, this exciting stuff, and you see, the people are coming. It's just like when the spirit is working in the world, it's all uncommon. Even with Christians, when the spirit is working with them, you see uncommon things, different, energy, life, and this is actually an upgrade. We're just beginning. They've been working on this for 2,000 years. We're just getting this revival here. We're getting all getting purified, and after a while, everybody's going to be shining, man. It'd be like, why aren't we there with this amazing grace place? Look at this amazing grace. Oh, let's get in there before. Let's FOMO in there, man. Fear of missing out. Like they
well,
have in crypto, they call it FOMO. You're gonna be FOMO, and hey, let's get to this amazing grace before we miss out.
maybe some people have to wait till their properties are taken and everything's taken, and they're just
Yeah.
lining people up for FEMA.
Hey,
Maybe
man. Yeah.
no, I don't know, man. But it's
Yeah.
exciting, like you say, God Harry.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's really exciting.
People be queuing up, man, saying, "Hey, man, better FOMO in here, man. Fear of missing out, man."
You know what Tucker was telling me? He's seen this projector. So the short little videos, we clipped them to like 3 minutes. He can project them out the street with like the images of the singer. So
Oh, projector that projects images on a wall or something.
something like that. So for street preaching with the sound, you can, those 3 minute, 5 minute videos short.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
would be great for the streets. And I've asked him
Oh,
to
yeah.
tell me the make. And there's so many ways we can share this out in the streets because
Yeah.
people have just accepted this. Being masked up just means I'm a muppet. I'm not going to speak. I don't have an opinion. I'm just a
Yeah.
slave. But I do feel there's a possibility to change the vibration and
Yeah.
just like what Mahaprabhu was saying, when you've got this mercy, this bhakti that you've given us, we can sell it at any marketplace. I do believe we can affect that change in people. Not that, like some devotees say, everything's okay. It's in Krishna's plan. Everyone's where they are. I do believe in the power of the bhakti that we have here can affect somebody coming to Chaitanya quickly and in these different ways. Hare Krishna.
Okay, we're back. Really. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, soon they might have these 3D images, like you see in the Star Trek, these, what do they call holograms? You put a hologram of the preaching, you just stand there. You actually see a person, like in 3 dimensions. You just project it out there, and then it's right there in the air. You see a person speaking to you. I mean, that's coming out. It's already
It's
out.
there. It's there. Yeah, so
Yeah,
the technology's there.
yeah, yeah. It's
So
already out.
amazing time.
Yeah.
How is things there, go, Harry? How is things with
What?
you there? How is
That's
everything
good.
there? Yeah.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's nice. Everything's good. Yeah, helping Maria. She got a little apartment. She's very excited about that, and so that's good. So she's straightened out, and let's see where that goes with her. And if she gets increasingly into Lord Caitanya, let's see. Everybody, they get the opportunity, but it's up to them to, you know. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. So I was going to say something, River. Oh, yeah, yeah. They're, yeah. Okay. Anyway, you got the new links. You got to use the new links now, not the old links. Okay, so let's chant a little bit. Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Okay, let me get the music. I want some music here. Where's the music? Ah, here it is. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Oh, let's see. Music here. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. We're going to change this planet, man. We're going to reverse everything. We are going to do it. We are in control. We are in control. We, I say we. My Lord's playing me, I'm playing him. We're going to get them. We're going to get this world. We're going to make it the real new world order. Yeah. Mr. Schwab, watch out. There's a new kids in town here, and we're here, and we're going to change this world, man. We're going to build back better than you. Yeah, you can knock everything down and we'll build it up. Yeah, you knock it down and we'll build it up. Forget about you building it. Your programs are diddly squat here, man. Yeah. Junk, this is you build back better. You can't build back like my Lord. He's organic. We do organic here, man. You do artificial intelligence. Even the sound of that artificial intelligence. How artificial. We're a natural essence of truth. My goodness. You hear that, Shanaguri and Janaki and Amy and Eva? Can you believe that? Artificial intelligence? That doesn't even sound good. Pooh! Artificial intelligence, man. Natural intelligence. God. God word. Man. Sweetness of Krishna, man. You watch out. I'm going to put a smile on your face, Mr. Schwab. I'm going to make you laugh for the first time in your life. We're going to shape you up. You want to shape? Yeah, we're going to shape you up, man. You're going to have such a nice shape. We'll turn you into a gopi, a woman. Yeah. You like transgenderism? We'll start with you. We'll make you a woman. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. And you, Gates, we ain't finished with you. And Fauci, we got something in store for you. We're gonna make you a real beauty. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Shri Vasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Shri Vasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Shri Vasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Nityananda, Nityananda, 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Nityananda, Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Nityananda, Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gora Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gora Bhakta Vrinda. So what do we got here? Shri Krishna Chaitanya Bhagavad Gita. Let's see here. Okay. Okay, so we're going to read. I don't usually do this, but I kind of going to try it. I kind of feel led to do this. We're going to read about karma yoga in Bhagavad Gita. I don't even like the word karma. I like to destroy karma. I just like to just get the karma and just crumple it up and throw it in a wastebasket. Karma, yeah, karmic. Okay, let's read it. Anyway, let's see where it goes, man. Maybe we can get some jewels out of this here. Okay, so Arjuna said, this is chapter 5 in Bhagavad Gita. Arjuna said, "O Krishna, first of all, you asked me to renounce work, and then again you recommend work with devotion. Will you kindly tell me definitely uh, which of the two is more beneficial?" It's kind of like our message. You notice our message? It's kind of like, the like Prabhupada and Bhaktisiddhanta. They were saying, renounce, renounce. Narayan Raj also, renounce, renounce, renounce. And then Gohari comes along and says, devotion, devotion, devotion. See, why does this happen? Because, that's just kind of how it is. A lot of people can't understand devotion, work in devotion, you know? So you're going to see Krishna, first he comes off like that. That's like Moses coming out and saying, hey, everybody follow the rules, no sex with your wife, or Prabhupada coming, no LSD and smoking cigarettes and stuff like that, don't do, big harm to your body, no excess, stuff like that, rules, regulations. So sometimes a little bit of renunciation would be helpful, because if you're too attached to anything, you cannot follow this devotional path. Did you know that? It's all about two. Lord Krishna talked about this. He said in the it was 11th canto somewhere. I remember reading it. I caught my ear. Krishna says those who are too attached to something, they cannot perform devotional service, pure devotional service. You cannot do it. See? Look at worldly people. Look at people who come here for a time sometimes. They're so attached to the world they can't come back. Or they come once in a blue moon. Even though they get a little bit, they just say, oh, I'm just too busy, man, with the world, worldly things. Dogs and cats and friends and family and children, and I'm too busy. See, too attached. They can't engage regularly. See? You can be a little attached. I mean, Govinda is attached. He likes to eat, right? He likes to eat, man. A lot. I do too. I like my little coffee. I'm a little attached, not too attached. I mean, I only have like one and a lousy cup in the morning. I don't even drink half of it. It's no good anymore. Yeah. I look forward to my morning one. Yeah, but not too attached. I'm not drinking them all day long. So it's all about, are you too attached, see, to something? So that's why they start out with the rules and renouncing. That's why Krishna, you got to do a little bit, so you can engage in this path, and that austerity now is just, can you just turn on your camera regularly? Can you just show up here, for God's sake? No, I'm too busy, man. I can't, I've got all these important things to do. And then they die in that mentality and then come back again. See? Yeah. But this is the inspiration of you witnesses, us witnesses. People see, wow, by coming regularly, look at the result. I'm telling you, we're the best capitalists. Oh, you think these people invest in the world, these money makers and all that money they make? Bill Gates, his investments, his billions of dollars is nothing compared to what I have. That Lord who makes those billions of dollars. He gives billions of dollars to billions of people like Bill Gates. That's who I'm connected with. I got the golden goose. All they got is the eggs. I rather have the goose, man. Otherwise, you're going to be goosed by the eggs. That's exactly what they're goosed. Bill Gates and all you rich people out there, you're goosed by those opulences that come from my Lord. My Lord, all the opulences come from him. And because I'm attached to him, I'm not too attached to those things. And this is why, Krishna says, so Arjuna said, well, why you tell me first renounce and then you say work in devotion is better? Well, hey, ISKCON and the Ram Raj groups and all you yogis out there, now's time for this message, work in devotion. You see, I'm going to just read you what the Lord says. The personality of Godhead replied, renunciation of work and work in devotion are both good for liberation. See? But of the two, work in devotional service is better than renunciation of work. See, you notice even in devotional service, they've been teaching, they've been teaching renunciation of work, but they teaching kind of the mixture, Yeah, see, that's why all you can do is Vaidhi mostly, because you're actually renouncing, because the message is, Naraimar, I was in that Sangha for a year and a half, and ISKCON, renounce, give up, and who can do that really, They end up being hypocrites, they got to be sannyas because they can't preach without their orange cloth. Well, I got to prove them wrong, man. I do plenty of preaching. Not only preaching, man, we deliver people. Well, I guess I'm wearing my sannyas cloth today. Sannyas t-shirt. I gave the idea to Acharya Dave. He's wearing orange t-shirts now, too. He's doing like this, the informal thing. He got it here. You won't say, of course. They're always stealing stuff, man. They're thieves. They steal the reputation of pure devotees and they act like pure devotees, empowered devotees, and they're not empowered with the spiritual potency. Yeah. Hey, prove it. Hey, man, let's see a few of your disciples deliver. Let's show some of these ecstatic symptoms we read about in Prabhupada's books. Let us see some enlivenment. Now, let's see someone do some Facebook Lives out there, and give some life to people, inspire them. I don't see any of that, man. Yeah. See, so work in pure devotion is better than renunciation. That's what we teach here. We teach the real Bhagavad Gita. We teach what Krishna really likes, right? Isn't that it? They said work in pure devotion. We qualify that. Work in real bhakti and pure devotion, much better than renunciation. Why? There's a reason. Because we worship a reasonable God, logical, clear. Oh man, is he clear? There's a reason why they work in devotion. Because you naturally renounce that bullshit, man. After a while, you'll have grandkids, dogs, cats, and all that stuff, and you'll pet them nicely and everything, but they won't take you down back into the world like Bart Maharaj did. Come back for another birth because my dog, slobber all over your dog. You know how dogs slobber over you? I see people slobbering all over their dogs and cats. Oh, I'm a bad boy. I'm sorry, man. I'm not a racist. Everybody thinks I'm a racist. Probably I'm against the animal race. See, he's a racist, man. He's against the animal race. Nah, my Lord's he's so merciful. He'll deliver you. If you're a dog and a cat and you're attached to your master who's a Vaishnava, you'll be like Shivananda Sain's dogs and cats and be delivered. But first you got to become like that. You got to have ecstatic symptoms too, This is why you Prabhupada disciples think you're delivered. Baloney, man. Let's see some ecstatic symptoms. Then you're delivered. You got to be the devotee Bhagavat, man. You got to evince the symptoms of ecstasy. And then we know that you're promoted to the kingdom. Otherwise, I don't know. I'm not going for this. I really have the symptoms of ecstasy. You see, I'm holding the damn back. I'm sorry. I don't go for it. I don't trust it, man. I don't trust anything in this illusion, man. I want to see straight. Are you delivered or not, man? It's time for straight talk. Frankness. Yeah, it's time for Bhagavad Gita, public Bhagavad Gita, man. Public Caitanya Charitamrita. I have the order of Prabhupada. It's his full approval. I publicly preached the real teachings of Lord Caitanya publicly, shouting it from Jesus also, shouting it from the rooftops, what I knew in secret and learned in secret for years. Rooftops, the highest one from the Empire State Building, right on top of the Statue of Liberty. Where do you hear a Bhagavad Gita class like this? This is top notch, man. Nobody. I mean, I haven't even understood Bhagavad Gita like I understood it today. I'll tell you, it's that much. That's amazing, man. The Lord is really playing me. I'm playing Him. He's playing me. We're back and forth and back and forth. He's playing me. I'm playing Him. He's playing me. I'm playing Him, man. That's what we teach with a relationship like that. The flute and the flautist very intertwined. It's beautiful. It's sweet. It's wonderful. It's perfect. Perfection. Perfect relationship. Can't get any better than this. It's eternal, immortal. AI intelligence? Pooh. AI? Blech. No, organic. We do organic. Organic feelings. They're perfect. They're better than the mode of goodness. Natural, ecstatic, loving feelings for Krishna. Perfection. Perfection. Oh, natural intelligence. Perfect intelligence. It's for connoisseurs. See, River's a connoisseur. Govinda's a connoisseur. They like the finer things in life. River's developed a taste for this. She used to go back and forth. Sometimes she go, "Ooh, I don't want to hear from him anymore, man. Ooh, he's putting me through all this shit, man. It's never gonna end. It's never. Don't worry, it'll end. It'll end. It'll end." Now it's starting to end. She's, "Oh, I think he's right. Okay, I'm trusting more. It's ending more and more." No. She's River and Govinda. They're the rock I'm gonna build my church on. No, they're the rock I'm gonna build Krishna's church on. Conclusive. No. They're the rocks that we are gonna. My Lord and Gaurahari Das, the Das part, the Gaurahari and the Das are gonna build the real church of Vaishnavism on. Practical deliverance, man. So, work and devotion are both good for liberation, but of the two, work and devotional service is better than the renunciation of work. See? Because, first of all, you're doing the 9 processes of devotional service, or some of them, right? You're hearing. That's work. The Lord's saying, "Hey, man, you're working." Because people are doing this passive work by listening to bullshit in McDonald's, where these things that people are karmic songs, karmic songs. "Oh, I love this lady. I love your dogs. I love the cats. Oh, my love for the trees and the whales and the birds and the bees and the sex called love." Yeah, see all that, you're hearing. See, the Lord saying, "Oh, you're working for illusion. I see. You're working to be entangled in illusion, and you don't know that because nobody has come to teach you work and devotion, just starting by hearing. Oh, you hear from a Shukadev, an empowered devotee, who's a parrot tasting the sweetness of the absolute truth. Oh, now you're working with your ears. Your ears are going like this, like that little cartoon of the elephants. The ears going flappy, Wow, look at that. Now, hey, could you imagine doing a job where, yeah, I'm going to work today. Your ears are going like this. Yeah, you see, I'm working. The ears are going like this. Work and devotion. What is that? See? This is how kind of work I'm doing today. Did a lot of work today. My ears are tired. Oh man, they've been on a workout. They've been going like this all morning. I love this job of working for devotion, working in devotion. See, the Lord has given me this. I don't know, maybe probably another life where it just came like that. And you guys are getting it pretty quick, huh? And we're working in devotion. And it's better than working in renunciation, because that comes automatically. But if you can renounce and renounce and renounce, but you may not get devotion. But if you get devotion, if you come the right way by getting the ears to work, see, you hear the right message, not the renunciation message, the one that the Lord really attracts the Lord. Hey, he's saying, yeah, boy, go hard. He's talking about what I really like, work and devotion. Oh, it gets your ears working like that. Wow, man. Gohar is finally telling them, what I like the best. I like work and devotion, and I've given him the order through the parampara and personally to activate that in people. The work and devotion. Otherwise, you're going to be renouncing, renouncing, renouncing. But the order wasn't given with Narayan Raj. Proof is there ain't even one person that's got it. I mean, honestly, from my heart, I ain't offensive. I want to help them. But that's here. Work in devotion. Otherwise, you see the message there and everywhere in ISKCON, all that. Renounce, renounce, renounce. Because Prabhupada did teach it. See, taught the first preliminary. Renounce, renounce, renounce. Narayan Raj also renounce, renounce, renounce. Sridhar, renounce, renounce, all of them. Okay? And Gaurahari, devotion, devotion, devotion. See, work in devotion. This is the birds and the bees. We tell you what the Lord really likes. Otherwise, you'll be like Veda Vyas before he wrote the Bhagavatam. Why am I unhappy in my heart? And Narada Muni says, well, teach them about work and devotion. Get their ears going, man. Talk about more of the pastimes of the Lord, 10th canto especially. Yeah. See, when your ears get going really good and they're really relishing this so much, after a while your mouth wants to get going. Yeah? Your mouth starts watering to taste the glories of what you heard. Ask River, she knows what I'm talking about. Ask Govinda, they know. It just mouth starts to water. He's not watering, to taste a juicy piece of tofu. It is watering to taste the glories of the Lord, which you now qualified because you got the mercy of the Lord and the Lord's devotees. That's what it's all about. Good morning. Where's my hug? Where's my hug?
It's here.
Look at this. Get it. My hug I get today. Oh, thank you. Now my day is glorious.
It's a hot hug too.
Yeah, I know. I feel it. Oh, thank you so much.
Okay.
Yeah, you have a nice morning. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love sleeping.
Say hi to my friends here.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hey. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Enjoy your morning.
Thank you. All right. Okay, now we can start our day. Don't let Kamala Kanta see this. He'll be so envious. Kamala Kanta, I gotta blot this out because he ends up watching these things later, And he goes, go on, man. What is this? I was initiated by Prabhupada first. And look at him. He's down in Playa, man. And he's got these hugs with these beautiful women and all that stuff. And they're scratching his back. And how can he do this, man? I should be me. I should be down there. I am a Prabhupada disciple. I like prasadam. I glorify prasadam. Lord Gohar never glorifies prasadam. Or do I? I just know what the real prasadam is. I mean, the high class, high level prasadam. We deal with that, man. Right? That's for beginners over there. Got you on public speaker. All right. Love that beat and mantra. All right, man. Sounds good. Yeah. So anyway, that's work in pure devotion, and so that's the mercy of Lord Caitanya. He wanted to give this pure devotion to people. See, right off the bat, This is unknown to the Vaishnavas. They're teaching renounce, renounce, renounce. You know, and because the Lord didn't empower them to understand this message. Maybe like Prabhupada knew the message, but nobody would receive this like this. Look how many people still have a hard time receiving it. So Prabhupada and Krishna say, okay, give it to somebody. Just give it out, man. Why? There are people wanting this. Looking for real intelligence and real understanding and really understand. I mean, are we understanding the verses or what? Are you now understanding that verse that nobody has ever explained to you? Yeah. I'm understanding that verse now that no one's explained to me either. I'm saying this is the way it is. This is just what Jesus said. A real empowered devotee, they called a prophet, is an acharya, a real spiritual master, a real flute of Krishna, of his transcendental energy. They explain and clarify what has been said before and bring forth new things. That's why I love these classes. This is my second one after 2 hours in the morning. We're already going an hour. And I want to do it. I'm already looking for it. I know the body's going to get tired and all that. Then when we're going to do the next one. That's devotional service. It's enlivening. It's the best thing that I can figure out to do. Man, it's more enlivening than anything. That's how you renounce the world. You find a higher taste. Isn't that what Bhagavad Gita is? Ceasing such engagement by getting a higher taste. For God's sake, who's going to live this? See, they teach him renounce, renounce, renounce instead of higher taste, higher taste, higher taste. Well, now is time. It's being given. It's being ordered. It's on the menu now, higher taste, higher taste. You can all work in devotion. Anybody coming here who believes in this word, this truth, this empowered truth, you will also work in devotion and you will feel enlivened more and more and more. Otherwise not. They're not giving it, man. They're giving renounce, renounce, renounce. Okay, but what did Krishna say? Work in devotion is better, and we're dishing that out, man. That's on our shelf. The shelves are stocked with one thing: work in ecstatic devotion, pure devotion. We're just giving it out like those airdrops. Coming down from the sky, dropping devotion to Krishna for you. Devotion to Krishna for you. Devotion to Krishna for Shamagori. Devotion to Krishna for Tuka. See, Tuka is becoming a Shuka. He didn't believe it. I said, man, I told him before, I said, yeah, I know you have the drug thing and all these problems and they, big pharma, is tricked you and all that. But just by your faith, Krishna's going to give you this. You feel enlivened and everything because you have your faith in the right place. You're going to get a better result than the Charya Day, better result than Radhanath. And I'm not exaggerating. I'll prove it. You get those two people here, and I'll put any of the disciples that are really having faith in what we're doing here, and you'll see they shine more than that. That's how proof is in pudding trips here. We're going to just judge faces of who's more enlivened. We'll look at their face and we'll look at your face. And then whoever's face is shining, you follow their path that they're following. Now that would teach some real humility, wouldn't it? That'll prove to Krishna that they're like Maharaj Prataparudra. Maharaj Prataparudra, he was going to give up his whole kingdom just to get an interview with Lord Caitanya. Well, that interview is here. You ain't getting no interview with Lord Caitanya. That situation is here again. You want that interview? You come here. No, otherwise no interview. So this is the test. The clock is ticking. You guys are getting to be old farts now. All of you. You're running out of kidneys to be implanted. The clock is ticking. Who's going to show that they're like Maharaj Prataparudra? Pratapuruja, who is willing to give up his whole kingdom for an interview. And that honor, that privilege has been given to us to give off that interview. Matter of fact, I'm farming this out. River can give you that interview. Govinda can give you that interview. Lalita Ganga, Johan can give you that interview. Janaki can give you that. Anybody, Mary Sachi can give you that interview. Those who have faith in this illustrious message of deliverance. Amen to that. Shamagori can give you that interview now. Who else do we got here that can give interviews? David B. Oh, David Bateman. Oh no, I'm in hot water now. Kamala Kant is here. Don't have anything to except honor prasad. Prasad, it's Krishna personified. It could be water, no taste. Same old message. It's good. He probably just came and he didn't hear what I said before. Or he's probably, he never really fully attentively listened anyway to what I say. You know? I saw him in action, you know. Kind of half here, half there, you know, half in his mind. Right? Kamala Khan, he probably didn't even hear this. He's probably making prasadam and thinking about prasadam. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, where are you? Okay, get up here again. Put yourself up here. Actually, Kamalakanta is very fortunate, just simply because he comes here and he's my friend. We go camping together. When I'm over there, I like going to camping with Kamalakanta. He's the first person I call in Tucson. Come, let's go camping, man. David Beam said, yes, they told me I had to renounce all my girlfriends, but they would be replaced with unlimited Devi Dasis. And you would have better to give up Bharatos for Pakoras. I don't know, Prabhu. Looks like Maya's moving in on you. Yeah, she is. Yeah, that's good. That's good for Maya, man. These people, hey, if they get attracted to what I'm doing, they're fortunate, man. They can't pollute me. I pollute them with bhakti. That's the biggest thing, you know. I mean, that woman that just came is very beautiful. She's she's like, and beautiful qualities. She's like, you know, one of the hippies, the hippie types, very natural, doesn't wear shoes, organic. I mean, she's like a prize. See, but not so attracted to what we're doing yet, you know. So that'll be a big win for Krishna. I mean, I'm only if they got bhakti, I'm attracted. Otherwise, I mean, come on, man. You know, what is better than this? I've been there, done that. I had so many women in my life. I had so much sex in my life. Yeah. Yeah, but this, oh my God, this is great. You know, this is fantastic. I love this. I'm glad I did all that already. You know, I still may do it. You know, it's a part of life. You know, you got a body. You know, you eat, you sleep. You might want to mate sometimes. I don't know. You know, it's you know, while you're here. You know, but I know what's real. What's real is this, isn't it? This is real. This is wonderful. And I love the way the Lord works. It's like, hey, man, he's only interested just to, you know, just get to know me, know what is real, so you don't get lost in this world. See, I know because what? Those who worship the Lord with loving ecstasy, I give them the understanding to find their way back home. See? So the Lord wants to give this to people so you don't lose this and you don't lose your way back home. Yeah, worship the Lord in ecstasy forever, and everything gets worked out. Everything. See? You live a normal life, whatever it is, you're in your life here, whatever it is, you know, and everything gets worked out. The Lord just adjusts everything. Well, you're his devotee. Why wouldn't he? Does he not protect his devotees? And you're a devotee, you actually have feelings for God? See, feelings for God, love for God. And he's not going to make things work out for you? Are you kidding? Things don't work out for people because their God is Maya, the illusory energy. Okay, that's that verse. So one who neither hates nor desires the fruits of his activities is known as always to be renounced. So Lord Caitanya has come to give us this work in devotion, in love, in attachment to him. This is pure. Even without you being qualified. You could be the best sannyasi, big sannyasi and everything, but if you get the mercy of a Vaishnava, as attached as you are, as imperfect as you are, you're better off. See? Because you'll come to the point of neither hate, you will work for this. You will work for devotion. You will work to connect and commune with God. See? That's perfect. Most people don't know this. They don't know that all you need, this is what needs to be preached, the mercy of a Vaishnava. Get the mercy of a Vaishnava that's been ordered and commanded to give this mercy to others. People don't know this, do they? If they did, that's why I preach this. I preach the truth. This truth will set anybody who believes it true. And I'll convince you from all angles of vision. If anybody, if you just do, you see, I've been given, and every devotee is given what Lord Caitanya said. Whatever price you put on it, you can give Lord Caitanya to others. And I just say, turn your camera on regularly. Attentively, even a little inattentively, but work towards attentive hearing. And you will get this devotion. That's the price I put on it. He's given it. We put on it. We decided this. According to these times, place, and circumstances. Okay? This was not offered before. This was not offered from Prabhupada. It's being offered now by the mercy of Prabhupada. If you don't believe it, too bad for you. Too bad. Shows you don't have a desire, much of a desire to attain Krishna. Go follow more rules and regulations and ceremonies until you get a desire. Till you're ready to listen. Get rid of that arrogance and pride by finding that you can't get into the kingdom of God some other way. It's always through the devotee that has been given the order and the mercy. Jesus was given the order and the mercy and the teaching to awaken the Holy Spirit in others. Those who listen to him got him. You who listen here, anybody, you will get the Holy Spirit of pure love of Krishna. Yeah, it's bold, but it's true. It's already done. Why shouldn't I boast about that truth? That's your deliverance. Deliverance is given here. Somebody's got to speak. What? You want to go and listen to those persons who are inferring they can deliver you. That's tricky, man. They say, well, they'll never say they can deliver you because they really can't anyway. But they'll put on the devotees, they'll put on the sannyas uniform, they'll sit on the high seats and be worshipped, but they can't deliver you, can they? Okay? So I'm just frankly telling you, man. So go listen to them. They're inferring we can deliver you, but they can't. They haven't done anything. Not even one person got delivered. They don't get the order. Okay? Why not come here? I'll just tell you, you'll be delivered if you believe this message and you listen. Not blindly believe it. You listen carefully. You judge from all angles of vision till you develop firm faith that this is the real place. This is where it's really happening. This is a special place. It's uncommon, unusual. That's where Krishna is. That's where Krishna's devotees are. That's where deliverance is. Wherever that uncommon place is, uncommon preaching, uncommon ecstasy, feelings, that's where you that's the door, man. That's the portal. It's open now. Closed for 500 years, didn't it? Where was this after the disappearance of Lord? It was hardly seen and became less and less and more rare until now. That door is open again. Again. See? It can close again too. All it has to do, all these materialists have to come and they cover up the word. They start preaching something else, right? Isn't that what they do? Renunciation, renunciation, renunciation again. That polluted what the Lord taught. They already attained Lord Caitanya and Radha and Krishna. Why chant that you teach that you got to renounce your way back into that? See, because they didn't really have it. You got to really have it, man. Before your word becomes activating others. Bhakti. Yeah. So what do you have to say there, River? Give us a word.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Just one thing. I'm sorry, Maharaj. Samaguri wants to come back on. She's waiting to come back on.
She's not here.
Okay. All right then. What can I say? My life has changed completely. I still, I still have these troubles, the material troubles, but being sheltered and protected, complete the Lord growing in my heart and focusing. I actually have no choice to focus on the Lord. These troubles are like secondary. Most of the time. Even, being able to, see through people and what they're doing in their lives and deception and manipulation and seeing those things, because the Lord shows you these things, and you can act on that, not act, what's the right word? You're just showing you can walk this path in safety and with shelter, safety and shelter. Walking without the Lord in this life, there's just so many dangers. You can keep away from the dangers, and you can keep yourself locked away. And that is still life without the Lord. But this relationship, Maharaj, I never thought this. It wasn't even a consideration or a thought. Being uncovered to reveal who we really are. It's just amazing. I don't have the words to explain how great it is.
So I know what you mean. Yeah, yeah. It's hard. It's so fantastic.
Yeah. You just got to come and experience. It's the only way. It's like my friend Remy, he gave me the details. He said to me, you can't really explain the taste of a banana to somebody. They have to come and eat it themselves and experience what it tastes like. You have to come here and experience the taste, receive the mercy, experience that taste of the Lord. It's the only way, and it's the greatest way because we experience things. That's what we do. Experience Maya without the Lord in this material energy, or be with the Lord, experience the Lord together with the family, and boom, and it's like all this. Boom.
Yeah. Well,
Thank you so much.
you get to experience what is inconceivable and unattainable and unknowable. You get to experience. That's the miracle of God, And so it becomes tangible here. This people don't know. I mean, this is Maya, man. This is where every God is covered, but he's becoming uncovered here. This is amazing. Where people they start to get a sense for the unknowable and unattainable. See, they'll start spontaneously awakening. It becomes more tangible than the world is, because this world is an illusion. It's hiding, and we're uncovering that again after 550 years.
I'll start it. and it's grown from you. And I'm actually, it may sound just like it's so important. Constantly, it's the way to spend all the greatest experience. Yeah, and other devotees. It's like examples. So, my teacher is my example.
Put your head a little bit to the right. There you go. Yeah, keep it on the right there because what's his face, man? The guy he's a real card. I think he's a
I
little bit, I think
that
he's autistic or something, man.
it has to get in there somehow. But my children,
The guy,
like, I've learned so much. It's clear. Well,
yeah, yeah,
clearly, a lot. Waiting, well, not waiting, but when people
yeah,
thank you very much.
yeah, you're
Thank you
welcome.
so much.
Govinda,
Thank you.
give us a word. You're welcome. Govinda, give us a word.
I just love to hear the devotees sharing how they've progressed through. It really brings tears to my eyes listening to River. It making me remember how I was just resigned to drinking myself to death. Literally, that was it, man. That was it, my path. But to have this, man, I just pinch myself every day for the grace, mercy, and I'm the richest man in the world. You've made us so rich, and you know, even you're asking for donations. I know your heart is to do your Bitcoin thing and to help us devotees. I know you're not doing it for any
Yeah,
selfish thing that people might misunderstand. I know your intention is
yeah.
to help the devotees so they can
Hey,
sustain themselves. I know that.
it may. I mean, I kind of get the feeling it's going to do what they say: 100,000, 200,000, 300,000. I mean, God, you can get a lot of tickets for Dubai. I think to me it's practical. So I have, it's like, and this is the time because it's really down. I mean, really down. This is historic down. And it's being adopted all over the world. Maybe the world's currency. So I'm asking, man. Anybody that has any free. If you, I mean, don't let it. If you want to support this, why not? Everybody's asking for support. Why not support this? Because if it becomes a winner for me, man, it's a winner for others who need this. That's what I'm thinking.
Yes, I know that.
And there, a lot of times there's devotees here who have money. Hey, give it over here. I mean, that's your service. You actually, you follow the Bhagavatam by regular classes, Srimad Bhagavatam, by service to the pure devotee, all that's troubles in the heart. They help you. If you're a little materialistic, it'll help get you some unburdened here. And then you'll get more attracted to what's really important, ecstatic devotion. Then you'll be a winner forever. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So yeah, I'm good with that. Yeah, you don't have to, and you don't have to do it. You don't have to do any of this. But if you're one of those persons that has some extra cash or something, hey man, hey, send it over here. I have plan. I can do. I know what to do with it. I know exactly where to put it now. The Lord shows me a lot of stuff, practical things. So yeah. So what else there, Govinda?
It's just a joy. It's an absolute joy to be part of Chaitanya Lila, to share it, just to get up and have the vibration to get out of bed and feel alive and see devotees coming alive and being part of something that's helping people. It's so cutting edge.
Yeah.
It's so at the forefront. I don't see any other Sangha doing this. And if there was, they would come and embrace and we'd do it together. But often they want to sneak their little way in and bring their. But anyway, it's what it is. It is at the forefront. And Prabhupada coming to you and giving that full approval and Krishna's second student, man.
your second student. It's just amazing what's happening here. Krishna's actually showing himself. If you don't believe my devotees, here I am now in these darshans, and people feel a bit slow. But anyway, after a
See,
while, it will.
see,
Yeah,
like with Madhavinda Puri, he the Lord appeared to him because of his ecstatic love, and he said, "Now I'm going to appear in the world and deliver it." So he appears in the world in you. See, that's how you do. You go, oh wow, this is God. I'm feeling God. This is you get an experience of the real Lord. See, this is uncommon, and that's why only those with ecstatic love can do that. And that's if they get the order. Prabhupada didn't. It wasn't for him to do that, but it is for us. See how it's working together in the parampara perfectly. Prabhupada set the stage and everything, and put the books out and everything, and now we come in and close the deal. We're like we married people to the Lord now, finally, who are ready. Yeah, and get people ready. I mean, this preaching gets after a while. It's like even if you're blind, your eyes will start to pop open. Yeah, I mean, it's the idea. The brightness becomes more and more bright, and then after a while, you can't help but see what's going on.
so colourful. All the devotees are so colourful,
Yeah,
individual, unique. All of them. Shamasun, Shamaji,
yeah,
Lalitas, Little Lalita, Big Lalita, Johan. They're just
yeah,
wild, man. They're so way out there.
yeah,
Freddie,
yeah,
Ivo, Luca.
yeah. Yeah, can become themselves. We're not here trying to make. See, that's the problem. I got to do this Carl Schwab thing, interview. This is going to be great. See, they're trying to make everybody conform. This is the Maya. Let's mold everything the way they're envisioned. That's like they're trying to be like God, but they can't. See, they want to mold things in their vision. That's the imitation of God. His vision. He wants to shape he even says, I want to shape everything. I'm an artist. I want to shape you into my vision. Come on, that's illusion. That then people are like that, and that's exactly what they want to do. I was watching this the new World Economic Forum. These guys, these are the ones who want to be our leaders. The guy was like, he's so like psychotic, and he was like going like this, twiddling. I'm going to put this up, twiddling his thumbs like this and talking. And yeah, actually, what we want to do is we want to use facial recognition and everything so that you stay home and don't make any carbon footprint by walking out in there. We don't want you to go out and step in and use the air, and just so you everything, minimalize everything. So you're like there in your thing, and then we have everything on the computer, and you're just, you're living in the AI world, and you're moving like this, like, because we don't want this carbon, because we got to we're hand washers, man. We're actually insane people, thinking that you should be insane like us. But that doesn't apply to us. We'll be flying all over the place and doing everything. This is only for you because, that's just what we do. It's win lose.
Yeah,
Really, yeah.
they've already set the scene. They've
These are
set
our
the
leaders.
scene
Yeah,
to do this, convincing people about this climate change, getting
yeah,
the alternative anarchist type people out there believing they must stop the climate change. So, but it's actually what you just say, to keep them at home, to control them, and they can't
yeah,
see that they're just the
yeah.
puppets of Maya. And
Yeah, I
so,
want to bring. See, what is this doing? It's forcing people to realize that no human being can treat you perfectly like God can. See, and this is what the Lord wants to teach the world is, yeah, let's have a new world, or come to me. All I'm doing is bringing people to that transcendental Lord. So you see, it's your relationship with the Lord that makes the dance. See, so that's why this is this is the opposite of what the illusions do. And that's why I'm really enlivened to preach now. Like Carl, he's very enlivened to do his work. And all these guys, Bill Gates, they're really into it, man. They are so into this. But so am I. The opposite, because that's working to show people this side. You think, well, God, that's the world they want to create for me. What's my option? Well, come over here. The option is, let's bring you back to the real Lord, or anybody over on that side. Let's bring you back to the transcendental Lord, and you will shape the world together in a true democracy. Everybody knows, democracies are great, is the best. But this thing that you have to have a king with their consciousness overruling over you. See, that's the Maya. And that will continue until you get what we are giving. Until you go for this option. That'll always be, you'll always have some, you can look over history. I never did, but now I do. History has always had dictators. That's all. It's always, and even when they say they don't have them, they're tricky about it. Oh, you think we're free in America? It's dictatorship, man. Corporations. You're a friggin' slave, man. Debt slave. They've tricked you, lied to you. They've incarcerated you, all and pretended that you're free. Bullshit. You're not. Nobody is. It's always been dictatorship under Maya. She's a dictator. Because you know why? Because she's the reflection of God and the twisted relationship. This is beautiful, man. I love this. I mean, it's like taking off a tight pair of shoes. We decide together. We work together. He plays me, I play him. We play together. See, otherwise there's no play. See? So the world is the opposite. It's trying to get you to play ball with the dictators. See? Be run by dictatorships. And the big illusion that you think is that you think you're free, and because you understand what's going on to an extent, but you can't get free. The dictators come and they take control of your body. See? But they're not a free person. They can take control of the body. So what? They did with Jesus. They killed him, right? So what? He was free. He freed so many people. Look at it. Even now, people still getting free with Jesus, huh? Just like here. They can kill this body, they can incarcerate everything, but people continue to get free here because we preach truth like Jesus. And even deeper truth, because by their mercy, this word will not pass away. It'll give you the pass out of Maya. Free pass. You'll pass through her like air. Ooh, a lot of comments. A retard in her back. Maria, welcome. Maria's got a new house. Maria's got a new house. Oh, it's beautiful too. Oh man, we were looking at a whole bunch of different ones, man. And one was she was ready to move in this really dark, and I was thinking, God, I don't know, but she was saying, well, I don't know, it's nice, it's all for the, her dog could, get ground floor, and, had a place to pee, something. But it was dark and dingy. And then we went to another one that was better, but still dark and dingy. But now this place is just a beautiful modern apartment and cheap too. Reasonable price. So she's really happy now. Packing away. We got a nice thing to move her. See, with Lord Caitanya, she knows. Lord Caitanya. See? Lord Caitanya makes everything easy. See? Just because you're friends with devotees, make everything easy. So stay friends with devotees and your life will be a breeze. As soon as if you give up this devotional path and these kind of devotees, everything becomes hard again. She was even telling me, she says, before this, everything was a lot harder. You know, she, it was a lot tougher. And now everything, yeah, Lord Caitanya. My life also, everybody's life here. If you really get behind the Lord's mission, if you get behind what we're doing and all that, the Lord's behind you, right? Isn't that right, River? You know, you're behind this, he's behind you. You feel it, right, Govinda? You're behind this, he's behind you. See this relation? Perfect. See? Two eyes. See, this is the new world order.
You know what?
Woo-hoo-hoo. You
It's
one
so,
eyes, move over, because we got two eyes.
it's so funny when Maria, she says CC. I always think of CC, Chaitanya Chaitamrita. It's
Yeah,
like the
yeah,
whole
yeah.
class she's saying, CC, Chaitanya Chaitamrita. It's
CC,
so
Chaitanya
strange.
Charitamrita. Yes, Lord Chaitanya. She says, she goes to the bathroom. River says also, she says, somebody's been coming in with me too. It's Lord Chaitanya. I'm a company man, the Lord of, yeah, that's right. Janaki's a company woman. Yeah. We work for the company. We work for the corporation. Isn't it nice to actually feel that? Man? You know, like, oh, I don't want to work for the corporation. And what corporation? Oh, I don't want to work for anything. I want to work for myself. I want to work. Oh, I love working for Krishna, man. Working for Prabhupada in the Parampara. Man, that's enlivening. Man, I got the best work in the world. I'm working what the people in the spiritual world work for, and I get to do it here. That's why they come here. They want to work for the corporation here and deliver people. I love this. This is seva, service. Yeah. We work for the corporation. Yeah. We got your name on your birth certificate here. Here we don't need any paper instruments. That's all paper. It goes in the basket. When your body is gone, your social security number is finished. Here we write it on with letters of life. You know, social security, man. You know, any social persons that want security, you come here. Man, our Lord, they're gonna mess your pensions up. That's what the Lord. That's what this Maya does. Oh yeah, we're government. We'll take care of you. Yeah, yeah, sure. Maya will take care of you good. Better make it over here and let the Lord take care of your spirit. Then everything will go well. Even if they throw us to the lions, you'll be dying with smiles on your face. Just like the early Christians, they got the mercy of Jesus, they died with smiles on their face. Look at Mars Pritchett. Snakebird came. He said, let the snakebird come. It's my last day. No problem, man. Just keep on preaching the glories of the Lord. Don't we? Aren't we the same mood? Oh, yeah, we got 1 day, 2 days, a week, a month, a year. So what, man? Well, let's just keep preaching the glories of the Lord. Let's go as much as we can. Same mood, right?
Resist not evil that so many people are resisting in the world. Resisting the evil, trying to overcome it material ways, but this is the way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is the door, man. It's probably for the Vaishnavas the only. If you want quick, I mean, it's like the preaching of Rasika Nandana about his guru. His guru was empowered to deliver people, and he said, if you want Krishna, a relationship with Krishna without a lot of trouble, come to my guru. Yeah, that's what happens here. You want a relationship with Krishna without a lot of trouble, come here. Same thing. The empowerment is here for deliverance. Otherwise, you want to go to gurus who are not delivered, a lot of trouble. Many lifetimes. Okay, next verse. So one who neither hates nor desires the fruits of his activities is known to be always renounced. Such a person is free from all dualities, easily overcomes material bondage, and is completely liberated. O mighty armed Arjuna. They teach this impossible path. They teach, oh yeah, you want to become like, who can become like that? Oh, those who are here can become like that. See, because of the mercy of Lord Caitanya. See, you come to the point, you either you neither hate, you don't hate anybody, you don't hate Bill Gates or the demons if you're a good person. You know, you don't have to comply with them. I mean, you know, you comply or not comply, so what? You know, I mean, I'll comply by putting the mask on and putting it down here. That's my compliance. People have been good with that. Or not comply. Doesn't matter. See? Free from all, such a person free from all dualities. How do you become free from all dualities practically? Well, you can renounce your way there free and become in Brahman. Brahman is as far as you can go on that. Is by austerities and holding back at best. But in Kali Yuga, I doubt it. But this is the best way. Get this bhakti and be free of all the dualities. How? Because you're tasting spiritual duality. You're speaking, I'm a devotee of my Lord Krishna. Oh, I just love to be hearing about my Lord. I love to be chanting his name. I love associating. You transcend material dualities by entering spiritual duality. That is uncommon. The best that people in Vaishnavism have been preaching is renounce, 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 and maybe come to Brahman level Vaishnava. You know, you get a little peek at something, liberation, salvation. But this spiritual duality, best way to overcome it. Because then you know, oh yeah, material dualities. I'm more interested in the spiritual duality. Oh, you know what spiritual duality is? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Ah, hee, 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 hee. The laughing and the crying, that's spiritual duality. See, you know, oh wow, I love this name. I love hearing about the truth, the absolute truth. Oh, gives me so much pleasure. There you go, spiritual duality. Yeah, what these gurus can't give you because they're not into that. Their spiritual senses are not awakened. They don't cry and laugh in ecstasy when they chant the holy name, which is the real qualification for a bona fide spiritual master in our line. See, this is a Advaita Acharya taught Bhagavad Gita in the light of the mercy of Krishna, especially Lord Caitanya. Otherwise, you're on that path of renunciation, the yogi thing, and very hard, man. Many lifetimes for sure. That's why even now, in the Narayan Raj group where they're talking Radhe, 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 memorizing all verses, still not this kind of love of God is there. So their path is still difficult. See? You come here, you're going to hear the message of what Krishna really likes. This is what Narada Muni told Vedavyas. He said, come on, give the message that Krishna really likes. Become more elaborately, teach the confidential truth, not just the rules and regulations, which he was doing. You know, and he, even in his own heart, he wasn't happy, much less the hearts of others. That's the same for these gurus and teachers and sannyasis and Brahmins. Even in their hearts, they're not like this happy. Therefore, how can you give a happiness you don't have? What is proof that we're doing the deeper level? We're doing what Krishna really wants. Well, your heart is telling you, isn't it? Your heart is showing you and others as a witness testimony. Otherwise, your heart would not be applauding this preaching. I can even see, oh, your hearts are applauding this preaching, saying, very good, very good. See? And in due course, people will see that too. They'll say, there's something uncommon going on at that table. Even you'll see people will start looking at this table here. And they already have. I've had people come up to this table and say, what are you doing? I've never heard anything like this. I want to know what you're doing. You know how many times that's happened already? What are you teaching? Yeah, good for you. See? So we're telling everybody a vision, man. Come watch this television program. Yeah, what are we programming in you? Freedom, sovereignty, the truth. Set you free, man. Overturn your illusion, man. Yeah, we're programming the truth. It's programmed in me. I like that programming, man. It gives me freedom. Oh yeah, give me the right program. The right program is the absolute truth. See? The wrong program is that makes everything wrong in your life. The wrong program is speculation. The wrong program is not being a real guru and teaching others telling them that you're their deliverer, but you're not. That's the wrong programming. You don't want that program as a guru or as a follower, because your blindness will remain. You come here, we'll get rid of your blindness. We'll give you the program of truth. There's nothing, no fault in this program of truth. Right? Logically. See? Yeah, it's nice to see. Yes means see. You know, real sight. Yeah. We're here to tell people a vision of the absolute truth. It's a beautiful vision. It's one you'll love to have. Yeah, program me, Lord, with the absolute truth. Yeah, let me hear the programming of a real devotee who loves Krishna. Yeah, I want to hear that program, man, because I'm tired of Maya's program. It's a horrible program. You know, never works out nicely. All limitation, mask and shots and all this crapola. Poison. Isn't that what Maya's doing? The government poison everybody, chemtrails everywhere, you know, creating disturbances everywhere. Okay, it's part of the Lord's plan, you know, to bring you over here to get the real programming of the truth. Set you free. Truth will set you free. Come here. We got truth, man. The truth of ecstatic worship is the best thing of all. And that's here, man. And that is going to set you free, right? True programming. You want that programming of the truth? Otherwise, what are you going to program over there? Oh, go Hari's a Sahaja. What? That's a good program? Is that a truthful program? That is a lie. Oh, I don't want that program. That ain't true. It's a lie. I took on that programming. I went to Narayan Raj. My disciples went to him and they said, Gohari, he's a sahaja. He doesn't have the real bhakti. They got that programming and they're gone, man. And they're unhappy now. Look at us. I got off that program. I got my programming back. Oh, I got the real programming. Man, truth program. No, this is real bhakti here, man. I know. I snap people out of illusion, man. I'm the Neo. The Neo and the, what was it? Who is it? What's his wife or girlfriend? The Neo and the Trinity. See, Trinity. That's Krishna, Trinity, Holy Spirit. See, the Son. See, the Son and the Trinity, the three. Satchidananda, Holy Spirit, Son, and Father. See? That alignment. See? Oh, Gohari thinks he's the Trinity. Yeah. Well, I've come here to make you the Trinity too. That's my job. That's my office. The Lord's giving me an office. See, that's my office. I'm working now. Did you know that? I'm working. I'm in my office. Wherever I am is my office. I like that. Movable office.
It's interesting when you shared that you
See,
got out of
I get a
the.
better office than Prabhupada. Prabhupada, he said, my office is Bombay. See, that was his office. Over the Juhu Temple was his office. My office is whatever coffee shop I'm in. I like it, man. Because we have technology he didn't have. I guarantee you, if he had this technology, he'd be all over the place. He'd be more than what I'm doing with it. Laughing gas, a cloud of yeah. Lalita's in that gas. She's got the gas, man. You want gas in your tank? Go see Lalita's program, man. She's a fantastic preacher, man. Why? Because she has fantastic ecstasy. Anybody out there want to be a great preacher? Just get fantastic ecstasy, and you'll be great. You'll be, the truth will be rolling off your tongue, man, liberating all kinds of people like we do here. Yeah, this is all Radha's grace, man. Lord Caitanya was really primarily Radha. He liked that movement, primarily relishing what Radha relished. Became very clear about everything. Just like here, becoming very clear about everything. Yeah, proof, you know what? Proof that this is the real deal are the disciples like you guys. Nobody is as bright and bushy as you guys. Bright and bushy, like his beard. Okay, let's see what else we can get here. See, such a person free from all dualities easily overcomes material bondage. See? Come here, you become free in the Lord, man, in a relationship with the Lord. That is our work, is to awaken this loving, ecstatic relationship with the Lord. And you'll be easily free from all the dualities, easily. You know what is real. You can move through this world or anywhere. You can go to hell, man. No problem. Hell will be cool because the Lord is with you. Everything becomes cool. Heaven, hell is cool. You don't get overly excited in heaven. Oh, it's so beautiful in heaven. Oh, no, you'll stay cool. No, nothing's better. Heaven. I like Krishna the best, man. Heaven comes from him. That's his mode of goodness. Ain't no big deal. See, heaven, hell. You move through heaven or hell like Narada Muni, man. And you preaching all the way through heaven and hell, man, and liberating people, giving them an experience of something better than heaven, hell, or earth. Isn't that what we're doing here? We're giving everybody a greater experience than heaven, than hell, than earth. Otherwise, everybody is heaven bound, or hell bound, or earth bound. See, we're not bound by any of that because we bring in something very better, much better, very much different. Transcendental goodness, as Shamadev would say. Only ignorant speak of devotional service, karma yoga, as being different from the analytical study of the material world. Those who are actually learned say that he who applies himself well to one of these paths achieves the results of both. Let me read the word for word on this here. Sankhya, analytical study of the material world. Yoga, work in devotional service. See, so really the heart of this is not so much in the verse you can get it, but here, word for word, I get it. Already I got it. See? So I'll read this two things again first. See, Sankhya, analytical study of the material world, and yoga, work and devotional service, different, the less intelligent. Okay? So this is Bhagavad Gita 10:10 again. See, it's not so clear in the verse, but in the word for word it is. See how this works? Analytical study of the world comes automatically with work and devotion. When I work in devotion is Hare Krishna in ecstasy. Analytical study of the world. You notice my classes are all like this. Hare Krishna in ecstasy, and analytical study comes simultaneously. Oh yeah, see? Analyze the world. Oh yeah, it's this. It's not different. They're together. It's the chit portion of Ananda. Automatically. See? It's part of the spiritual potency. But if you try to get it by analytically studying the world without the devotion, what do you get? Superficial study. You become a scholar with a lot of pride usually. Ooh, I think I know so much about bhakti. See? So you need to work in devotion. That is the mercy of Lord Caitanya is here. You come here very quickly, we'll get you the qualified. We'll clothe you. We'll feed you. We'll clothe you. We'll nourish you here. See? We'll clothe you with the real bhakti of devotion. See, we'll feed you and nourish that bhakti. See? We'll make you born. We'll get you born, man. We'll get you awakened, awaken Krishna in you, so you can look at this little baby, man, and nourish it. We'll teach you how to nourish and nurture that baby Krishna, so he grows up, so he can have these loving pastimes ecstatically with Radha and Krishna, the gopis. See all that stuff you get here. My God, the more I think about it, I think this is a price. We really should charge this place. I think we should charge more than Bill Gates does. He can't give anything like this. Right? Boy, we got something valuable here. Bhaktidan, all right, I found my home, Java Japa. I got my cup and my beads. Let's do it. All right. You ready to kick it, Bhaktidan? All right, I like that. In due course, we'll be kicking it. When you really kick it, you'll be loving what we're saying right now. You won't be waiting for the feast. You'll be feasting already. See? So, okay. And work in devotional service, different. Bata, Bala, the less intelligent. See, the less intelligent cannot understand these words. Why? Because they don't have this. You can understand these words because you have faith in this preaching. You come and you heard, you listen, you get purified. See? The less intelligent can't. And I noticed that I use the Narayan Raj group because they can't understand what I say. So I considered it less intelligent. I thought, how come you can't understand what I'm talking about? They're less intelligent. See, because they don't get what you got. You kind of understand this. Many people out there in our audience understand what I'm talking about. You're more intelligent than even these Narayan Raj persons. This is how we defeat their pride. They're going to see that you guys coming here are more intelligent than them. That's how we defeat their maya, their pride. See? You're becoming more intelligent than them because you're getting the devotion that gives you the real intelligence. You get attraction. If you like to hear these talks, that's devotion, man. That's like Arjuna. You're becoming like Arjuna. Oh, Krishna. Oh, speak more. Your words are like nectar. Oh, I love them. You're becoming like that. Oh, you're becoming a real disciple like Arjuna. See? Now you have something to teach by your example. Otherwise, not even these gurus can teach they're less intelligent. They can't even teach like you teach as a real disciple. Jiddu Dan, I love your talks. You're lucky. I also love them. Just like Prabhupada loved his books, I love these talks too. Why? Because Krishna is dictating these. See? He's dictating to me, I'm dictating to you. I'm dependent on him, he's dependent on me. Right? Isn't he? What if this mouth wasn't here? Would you hear these things? Right? So I'm dependent on him because I can't speak unless he's there. And he's thinking, hey man, without Gohar, he's my flute. I use him, man. You're gonna get this, you're gonna get it through him, otherwise you're not getting it. It'll maybe another 500 years. Want to take a chance? You better FOMO in here, man. Better be fear of missing out. That's when you know you're getting spiritual greed, when you start to feel the FOMO. Foaming at the mouth. Hey, man, fear of missing out, man. I don't want to miss out on this, man. Hey, man, now you're getting it. Shamaguri, too. Me too. You're lucky you like these talks. I also like these talks. Govinda likes these talks. Janaki likes these talks. Lalita Ganga likes these talks. Therefore, we're in the same family, man. It's a family affair. And you liking these talks, oh, you're becoming part of the family, dude. Isn't that great? Hey, welcome to the family. Yeah, as long as you stick around here, you'll want to stick around forever like others. Look, we all come here regularly, man. If we can get here, we're here. Multiple times a day, even. Where do you find something like that? Who goes to church 2 or 3 times a day? Come on, man. 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Of course, if you can make it. A lot of times we got, internet things. Govinda might be on his bicycle riding through the countryside or something. Or in a pub preaching. Hey, man, we're either preaching, and in this way, we're reaching, man. We're reaching out and grabbing the conditioned souls. Yeah. Liberating them. I have not embraced chanting yet, though. Don't matter. Just keep coming here. You'll naturally embrace. See, Richard, sometimes like that. You got to go for a while. And the Krishna's working inside, man. He remembered everything when you came here. He remembered your enthusiasm. And then at the opportune moment, he grabs you and brings you back and gives you that attachment. He gives you that intelligence to see that what's going on here is special. Very special. Very profound. Very sublime. Very rare. So I think I'll go for a little walk now. I think it's good enough. Almost 2 hours again. That's 4 hours today. Man, I'm gonna punch the clock now. Punching out. I punched Maya enough. Poor lady. We got to give her. She got to recover a little bit. I need a sparring partner. I don't want to put her down. She might not get up, and I have nobody to spar with. So we'll give her a little rest. You rest up, Maya. We'll come back for another round. She likes this too. Hey, man, I tell you, Lord Shiva likes to fight with Krishna's devotees. He does. He did it with Sankachuta. There's a great story in that story of Tulsi. Sankachuta, he was, that's where our conch comes from. Sankachuta. Yeah, great story. You know, he was Sridham, or is Sridham in spirit world. Got cursed from Radharani because he was praising Krishna above her. She got, oh, you praise Krishna and you don't praise your mother? Ah, yeah. Go to the material world, become a demon. So he became a demon. And then Lord Shiva, see, he became a demon, and also, you know, demons, they get very powerful sometimes. That's why Bill Gates and these Fauci's, maybe they're big, you know, big devotees. Who knows? You never know. He was a big demon, but man, he conquered the whole universe. He's so powerful. And the demigods came. See, they came to Lord Vishnu and said, this Sankachuta has become a very powerful mode of ignorance and passion in this world. He's beating us. You got to help us. And what did Lord Krishna do? He said, well, go to Shiva. Have him fight Sankachuta. So Shiva challenged Sankachuta. He said, I challenge you to a fight. And Sankachuta is very intelligent. He said, what? You want me to fight with you? You're Lord Shiva. I'm just an ordinary person. Yeah, powerful because, you know, I got a boon from my guru and stuff like this. But, you know, but you're Shiva. How can I fight with you? No way. And you know what Lord Shiva said? What? Fight? You're a worthy opponent. More than worthy. You're a cowherd boy. You play with Krishna. You see the devotees of Vrindavan, their position? You see why real devotees can fight with Lord Shiva? The Lord considered Lord Shiva ignorance, Lucifer, whatever you want to call him. And it's just a hat. That's all it is. It's a job. You know, a real authorized devotee of Krishna and Radha in this, you know, they do challenge Maya. That is what they have to do. If I don't challenge Maya, man, there's no deliverance here. If Jesus didn't challenge Lucifer, there was no deliverance. He even said it takes a stronger man to overcome this illusion, to unbind others. That's the kind of guru you need. That's the kind of guru I think you see what's going on here now. Yeah, things are easing up and they will continue to ease up in your life. The Maya, the threefold miseries that Shiva uses, Lucifer uses to keep the souls miserable in this world will ease up on you. I see it already practically. People come here, get connected here, the threefold miseries become less in your lives. So, on that note, we will see you soon again. I'm already looking forward to it. I'm looking forward for the next round with Lucifer. Lucy, rest up a little bit. We'll be back to destroy the ignorance a little bit more. I know she likes it. She likes to be. She's also thinking, boy, less work for me, man. Less living entities here. Oh, God. Yeah, less work, less I have to keep track of. So I'm making her job easier. Okay. I have nothing against Lucy. We're on friendly terms, you know. But I'm not, I don't make, don't get too intimate. Give it respect to the, don't want to, no threefold miseries. No, less of those. I just want to, I just You know, the power I get is because I'm in the Lord, man. It's all in this ecstatic chanting, man. This is what I'm here to teach, is to make you ecstatic chanters so you're better than this even. The Lord will empower you even more than this. Why not? All power is in chanting the holy name with ecstatic devotion. And that is the only thing we stock on our shelves here. Oh, you didn't know this is a convenience store. This is 7-Eleven, lucky 7-Eleven. See, 7-Eleven, your lucky day, convenience, very convenience store. Very easily you come here, very cheap price. We give you pure attachment to Krishna. See, you didn't know this was a convenience store. You know, you don't have to come with any mask even. So, sayonara. Until we meet again. Thanks, Govinda, for coming.
See you later. Bye-bye.
Any parting words there, Govinda, before we leave?
No, amazing. Just amazing grace. Effective, amazing grace.
Well, we have fun here.
Fun.
All right.
That's it.
Yeah.
Fun.
Fun.
Fun. Not fundamentalism, but fun.
Yes. Fun, not fundamentalism.